Hi there, my name is Laura and welcome to another video. If it's your first time here, thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. I've got a surprise for you today. We are doing a position review on a Western rider. How's that? Check it out. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any new videos coming out. Alright, these pictures were sent in by Cheyenne. Cheyenne, thank you so much for sending these in. And so here we go. Looks like Cheyenne is in a horse show. And once again, number one thing the judge likes to see is a rider with his head up. And when you're riding in a Western horse show, it's the same thing. Keep those eyes up, looking forward. Keep those eyes up, looking to see what's going on around you in the ring. Easy to tell if the rider's looking up when you're riding Western because they have that lovely hat on, and that's one thing that the judge does look at is the brim of your hat. If the brim of your hat's pointing down, they can tell that you're looking down. Way to go, keeping your eyes up. And as always, when you're riding, keeping your eyes up, it helps to balance your body, it helps to balance your head on the rest of your body. And when you keep your head up, it helps to keep your back flat, and that's really important. It keeps your spine aligned, it keeps you centered in the saddle with your spine over top of the horse's spine. That's one thing you have to think about. When you drop your head down, it pulls your whole body forward and makes you round your shoulders. Keep your eyes up and your head up, and that helps to keep your upper body in the correct riding position. Turning your head shifts the weight ever so slightly that your horse can feel it. So when you look to the left, the horse will go to the left. If you look to the right, the horse knows that something's coming up. Looking up, looking straight helps to keep your horse going straight. Like this picture here, there's a nice loop in the rein and the rider's going forward. I think that's a trot or a Western jog. And loose rein on the horse, which is nice to see. Here's the other thing that we like is the weight is down in your heels, and this is really important because that brings the weight down and around the horse and secures you in the saddle so that you are solid over top of your base of support. If your heels are up, that means that you're putting weight onto your stirrup, and the weight is coming into your knees and onto your stirrup rather than into your seat and into your heels and calf. Very important. It's just a key to what's happening with the rest of your body. And I can see by this picture that the rider, I'm just making it a little bigger here, the weight is coming down past their knee and into the heel, so that means that they've got a secure position. Your seat should be in the middle of the saddle. Your seat should be in the lowest part of the saddle. And if you look at this rider, you can see that the seat is in the lowest part of the saddle, not pressed too far back to the cantle, but in the lowest part of the saddle. She's got a deep, lovely seat following along with the horse's back. One thing I'd like to comment about this horse is the way it's going. For me, it looks a little hollow, which means its back has dropped down. We like to see its top line rounded up, so the top of the horse's top line is longer than what's happening underneath the horse's neck and underneath the horse's belly. So their top line should be slightly longer than their bottom line. So the top line here, you can see he's a little bit hollow with his back dropped down and his ears and head is up a little bit. We'd like to see that where this green line is, so the pole of this horse is about level with the horse's withers and the horse's back coming up and the hindquarters rounding up underneath himself. If you'd like to get some exercises to help improve your riding position, take a look at my Kindle book. It's on Amazon.com. The link is in the description. You want some more exercises to do to help your riding position? Take a look at these other videos that are linked right up here. There's a link to a whole bunch of other videos that have exercises that you can do to help your riding position. Beautiful riding position here. Straight line, ear, shoulder, hip, heel. This straight line is a really good way for judges and coaches and trainers to see if you are in balance with your horse and in balance with yourself. This straight line, ear, shoulder, hip, heel, means that all the weight is coming down from her head, her shoulders, right down into her heels, which are anchoring herself in the saddle. If she were tipped forward, she'd be ahead of her horse. If she leans back, she'd be behind the horse. And she's right in the correct position. Really lovely position. This rider's with her horse and riding horse forward. Like to see the horse going a little bit round over his top line. My name is Laura. Now go use this stuff. Go hug your horse. Go use this stuff. Thanks now. Bye.